day today. Durga Durgarti Shamani,
Durga Durgarti Shamani,
Durga Padvini Varini,
Durga Padvini Varini,
Durga Machedini,
Durga Machedini,
Durga Sadhini,
Durga Sadhini,
Durga Nashini.
Durga Nashini,
Line by line until Durga Durgarti Shamani, Durga Padvini Varini,
Durga Durgarti Shamani, Durga Padvini Varini,
Durga Machedini, Durga Sadhini, Durga Nashini,
Durga Machedini, Durga Sadhini, Durga Nashini.
Together let us chant it. Durga Durgarti Shamani, Durga Padvini Varini, Durga Machedini, Durga Sadhini, Durga Nashini, Durga Todharini, Durga Nihantri,
Durga Todharini, Durga Nihantri,
Durga Mapaha,
Durga Mapaha,
Durga Magyanada,
Durga Majnanada,
Durga Daitya Lokadavanala,
Durga Daitya Lokadavanala,
Durga Todharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha,
Durga Todharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha,
Durga Magyanada, Durga Daitya Lokadavanala.
Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitya Lokadavanala,
Second line I will repeat again. Durga Magyanada, Durga Daitya Loka Davanala.
Durga Majnanada, Durga Daitya Lokadavanala.
Together. Durga Todharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Magyanada, Durga Daitya Loka Davanala. Durga Ma Loka,
Durga Ma Loka,
Durga Matmaswarupini,
Durga Matmaswarupini,
Durga Marga Prada,
Durga Marga Prada,
Durga Mavidya, Durga Mashrita,
Durga Mavidya, Durga Mashrita,
Durga Ma Loka, Durga Matmaswarupini,
Durga Loka,
Durga Matmaswarupini, Durga Marga Prada, Durga Mavidya, Durga Mashrita.
Durga Marga Prada, Durga Mavidya, Durga Mashrita.
Together. Durga Ma Loka, Durga Matmaswarupini, Durga Marga Prada, Durga Mavidya, Durga Mashrita. Again. Durga Ma Loka, Durga Matmaswarupini, Durga Marga Prada, Durga Avidya, Durgamashrita. Following me? Subhashri ji, following me? Okay. Durgamagyana Sanstana.
Durgamadhyana Sanstana,
Durgamadhyana Bhasini.
Durgamadhyana Bhasini,
Durgamoha Durgamaga.
Durgamoha Durgamaga.
See, notice wherever Durgam Avidya, there you break it and say Durgam Avidya. Same way here, Durgam Aga. Like that you have to say. Durgamoha Durgamaga.
Durgamoha Durgamaga,
Durgamarthaswarupini.
Durgamarthaswarupini,
Durgamagyana Sanstana. Durgamadhyana Bhasini.
Durgamadhyana Sanstana, Durgamadhyana Bhasini,
Durgamoha Durgamaga. Durgamarthaswarupini.
Durgamoha Durgamaga, Durgamarthaswarupini.
Together. Durgamajnana Sanstana, Durgamadhyana Bhasini, Durgamoha Durgamaga, Durgamarthaswarupini, Durgamasura Sanhantri,
Durgamasurasannhantri.
Durgamayudhadharini,
Durgamayudhadharini.
Durgamangi Durgamata,
Durgamangi Durgamata.
Durgamya Durgameshwari,
Durgamya Durgameshwari.
Durgamasura Sanhantri, Durgamayudhadharini,
Durgamasurasanhantri. Durgamayudhadharini.
Durgamangi Durgamata, Durgamya Durgameshwari.
Durgamangi Durgamata. Durgamya Durgameshwari.
Together. Durgamasura Samhantri, Durgamayudhadharini, Durgamangi Durgamata,
Durgamya Durgameshwari.
Durgameshwari. I'm sure when you chanted the first line, you realize Durgamasura Samhantri, one who destroys the asuras, how holding terrific weapons in her hands. She is the all-powerful Durga. If you notice so far, there is one. Okay, there is last two lines I will teach, and then I will explain one short thing about this shloka. Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama,
Durga Bhima Durga Bhama.
Durga Bha, Durga Dharini,
Durga Bha Durga Dharini.
Durga Dharini. Sorry,
Durga Dharini.
Durga Dharini. Dharini, one who destroys. Okay, not Dharini, one who bears. But this is the Choti Da. Okay, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama.
Durga Bhima Durga Bhama.
Durga Bha, Durga Dharini,
Durga Bha Durga Dharini.
Namavalimimam Yastu,
Namavalimimam Yastu.
Durgaya Mama Manavaha,
Durgaya Mama Manavaha.
Pathet Sarvabhayan Mukto,
Pathet Sarvabhayan Mukto.
Bhavishyati na Samshayaha.
Bhavishyati na samshayaha.
Line by line. Durga Bhima, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Bha, Durga Dharini,
Durga Bhima Durga Bhama. Durga Bha Durga Dharini.
Namavalimimam Yastu, Durgaya Mama Manavaha,
Namavalimimam Yastu. Durgaya Mama Manavaha.
Pathet Sarvabhayan Mukto, Bhavishyati na Samshayaha.
Pathet Sarvabhayan Mukto. Bhavishyati na samshayaha.
Together. Durga Bhima, together. Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Bha, Durga Dharini, Namavalimimam Yastu, Durgaya Mama Manavaha, Pathet Sarvabhayan Mukto, Bhavishyati na Samshayaha. इति दुर्गा द्वात्रिंशत्नाममाला सम्पूर्णम् इति दुर्गा द्वात्रिंशत्नाममाला सम्पूर्णम्. The word Durga is used repeatedly in this Namavali. As you would have noticed, every Nama of Durga begins with the adjective Durga for her epithet only. She is known as Durga with something. Durgama, one who is difficult to attain. Durga itself means exceedingly difficult to attain or reach or cross. The word Durga itself means one who is so powerful that you cannot understand her. She is beyond our comprehension. Okay. At the same time, if she chooses to reveal herself, she will come immediately in front of us. She is Jatiti Prasanna. She is the one who will appear most quickly. But to those whom she chooses to test, or to those who don't worship her in the right way, she is Ati Durga. Very, very difficult to attain. Okay, for those who pray to her with bhakti, she will appear before us immediately. Okay, so the Phalashruti of chanting these 32 namas is Bhayan Mukti, Bhayat Muktihi. Whenever we have any fear, we will be free from fear. So, the practical way to use this shloka, you can chant it anytime. That is always there. Write it or keep a small printout on it in your handbag. We have, I'm sure, in our handbag sentimental things that we always carry, something that we consider like a small Ganesha keychain or something, some photo of some god that we carry, something that we always carry for Raksha, right? Some kind of Raksha that we will carry. Like that, we can carry a small. Okay, it is a powerful protective Raksha and only 32 names. If you chant it daily, you will memorize it off. Okay, it's not difficult to memorize. If you keep chanting it, it will come into memory. Then you don't have to carry a paper also. It is in your mind. That is always the beauty of memorizing things. For children, it is easy to memorize. The children who are here, Rani, Tejashwari, Yashika, Sharanya, Shashwata, you can all memorize. For the adults, write it and keep it near you. Keep it in your Swami puja room. So it is meant to be a protective kavacha. Okay, now we come to Aapadunmoolana Stree Durga Stotram. Why is it so special? This is very special because it contains the entire story of Devi Bhagavatam in a very, very short compass of hardly what 9 verses or 10 verses. That's it. And the 10th verse is actually Phalashruti. So 9 verses contains the full story of Devi Bhagavatam. The entire benefit of Chandipata, as they say, comes to us by chanting this one stotra, simple stotra. Okay, so we learn to chant it and we will see some amount of the meaning also. I hope I'm fully audible and so far it was clear to everyone. Great. So we'll start the Aapadunmoolana Stree Durga Sutra. Lakshmi Yoga Nidram
लक्ष्मीशे योगनिद्रां
Prabhajati
प्रभजति
Bhujagadhisha
भुजगाधीश
Bhujagadhisha
भुजगाधीश
Talpe Sadarpavutpannau. No breaking. Sadarpavutpannau.
कल्पे सदर्पावुत्पन्नौ
Utpannau Danavau.
दानवौ.
I'll tell the whole first line just to avoid confusion. Lakshmi She Yoga Nidram Prabhajati Bhujagadhisha Talpe Sadarpavutpannau Danavau. Okay, that way. Repeat after me. Lakshmi She Yoga Nidram Prabhajati Bhujagadhisha Talpe Sadarpavutpannau. We go slowly. Yeah? I'm seeing nobody is even attempting to chant. लक्ष्मीशे योगनिद्रां प्रभजति भुजगाधीश तल्पे सदर्पावुत्पन्नौ दानवौ. Repeat. लक्ष्मीशे योगनिद्रां प्रभजति भुजगाधीश तल्पे सदर्पावुत्पन्नौ दानवौ. तच्छ्रवणमलमयां यौमधुं कैटभं च First 2 lines I'm going to again repeat. Lakshmi She Yoganidram Prabhajati Bhujagadhisha Talpe Sadarpavutpannau Danavau Tachravana Yaubadhum Kaitabhancha. Repeat. Lakshmi She Yoganidram Prabhajati Bhujagadhisha Talpe Sadarpavutpannau Danavau Tachravanamalamayaam Yaumadhum Kaitabhancha. Clear? Doubts? Easy, no? Actually, if you just break it up and chant, it will come easily. Drishtva bhitasya dhatuhu
दृष्ट्वा भीतस्य धातुः
स्तुतिभिरभिनुतां आशुतौ नाशयन्ति Durga. Now last line will be common to every stanza. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanam Aham Asheshapadunmoolanaya. 3 and 4 I'll tell together. Drishtva bhitasya dhatuस्तुतिभिरभिनुतां आशुतौ नाशयन्तीम्. Repeat. दृष्ट्वा भीतस्य धातुस्तुतिभिरभिनुताम् आशुतौ नाशयन्तीम् दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय. दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय. Together, let's try. I'll go slow. लक्ष्मीशे योगनिद्रां प्रभजति भुजगाधीश तल्पे सदर्पावुत्पन्नौ दानवौ तच्छ्रवणमलमयां यौ मधुं कैटभं च. दृष्ट्वा भीतस्य धातुस्तुतिभिरभिनुताम् आशुतौ नाशयन्तीम् दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय. This shloka, as you have guessed, talks about Madhu and Kaitabha. Right? So what does it say? Lakshmi she yoga nidram bhujagatisha talpe sati. When Lakshmi Sha, who is Lakshmi Sha? Who's Lakshmi Sha? Yes, Ashita, Vishnu. So when Lord Vishnu, where is he? In Yogagadhisha. In Yoga Nidra, that is what? Yoga Nidra is a state where he is not really sleeping, but he is completely involuted with the dwelling in his own self. So he is not open. His eyes are not open to the world. His eyes are closed. Where is he? He is on Adisesha. Bhujagadisha. Yoga Nidram Karoti. Okay, then what happens at that time? Sadarpavutpannau danavau tachravanamalamayaam yau madhum kaitabham. Who came? Two people came, Madhu and Kaitabha. What were they? They were born only with arrogance. Usually, the villains in these stories, Devi Bhagavatam story and the villains in real life also have a high level of arrogance that they can get away with anything. That is exactly the kind of arrogance that Madhu and Kaitabha were born with. I can do any crime and get away with it. So what did they do? They were born. From where? Shravana Malamayam, from the earwax. Shravana means ear, Mala means the impurity, Maya means made of. So made from the earwax impurity of Lord Vishnu were born these two, Madhu and Kaitabha. And then what happened? Seeing them, Drishtva, Bhitasya Dhatuhu, the one who was very scared. Who was very scared? Dhatu is another name for Brahma. Brahma got scared. So whom did he pray to? Prabhajati, Stutibhihi Abhinuta, the one who was worshipped by the Stuti from Brahma. So he prayed to whom? He prayed to the Lord who was sleeping in front of him. The physical form of the Lord was closed, was with eyes closed and reclining. The Shakti of the Lord was ever away. So who emerged? The Lord did not emerge from his slumber. Who emerged? The Shakti emerged. So how did she emerge? Ashu. Immediately she emerged. And what did she do? She destroyed that Madhu and Kaitabha, who were tormenting Brahma. So, Durgam Devi Prapadye, where was it? Durgam Devi Prapadye, Sharanamaham Asheshapadunmoolanaya. To that Durga Devi, who appeared immediately, Prapadye, I offer my refuge, I offer my Sharanagati. And Sharanamaham, I surrender. Asheshapadunmoolanaya, Ashesha, without leaving out a single thing. Apatti, danger. Unmoolanaya, for removing. So for removing all the dangers that face me, whom should I call? Should I call the sleeping Lord or should I call his Shakti? I'm calling his Shakti, says the author. So you immediately saved Brahma from Madhu and Kaitabha. Come and remove all my distresses. Come and remove all the dangers that I am facing. That is the meaning of this last line. Okay. So next, can we go to the next paragraph? Meaning is clear, no? Chanting is also clear, right? Having understood the meaning, no, we won't have time to do that level of chanting. Maybe at the end, we will try to do one more round of chanting. Now let's do shloka number 2. Yuddhe nirjitya daitya.
Yuddhe nirjitya daitya.
Daitya stribhuvanam akhilam.
युद्धे निर्जित्य दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्
यस्तदीयेषु धिष्ण्येषु. Yes, from the next line we take Yeshu. Yastadiyeshu dhishneshvasthaya. Yastadiyeshu dhishneshvasthaya. I'll repeat it. Yuddhe nirjitya daityas-tribhuvanam akhilam. Till that is clear. Yastadiyeshu dhishneshvasthaya. One word. Yastadiyeshu
यस्तदीयेषु
धिष्णेश्वास्थाय.
धिष्ण्येष्वास्थाय
धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय.
धिष्ण्येष्वास्थाय.
Is it clear? धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय.
धिष्ण्येष्वास्थाय.
Swan.
स्वान्
Vidheyan. Sorry, the
विधेयान्.
tune changed because I went out. Yuddhe nirjitya दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्.
युद्धे निर्जित्य दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्
यस्तदीयेषु धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय.
यस्तदीयेषु
धिष्णेश्वास्थाय. धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय.
धिष्ण्येष्वास्थाय
धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय.
धिष्ण्येष्वास्थाय.
स्वान्.
स्वान्
Vidheyan.
विधेयान्.
Now whole thing I'll chant together because I'm off the tune. Yuddhe nirjitya दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्. यस्तदीयेषु धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय. स्वान् विधेयान्. स्वयमगमदसौ. 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 स्वयमगमदसौ.
स्वयमगमदसौ.
शक्रतां विक्रमेण.
शक्रतां विक्रमेण.
शक्रतां विक्रमेण.
शक्रतां विक्रमेण.
Okay, we'll now do this patiently. First two lines. युद्धे निर्जित्य दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्. यस्तदीयेषु धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय. स्वान् विधेयान्. स्वयमगमदसौ. शक्रतां विक्रमेण. Again. युद्धे निर्जित्य दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्. यस्तदीयेषु धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय. स्वान् विधेयान्. स्वयमगमदसौ. शक्रतां विक्रमेण. Once more. युद्धे निर्जित्य दैत्यस्त्रिभुवनमखिलम्. यस्तदीयेषु धिष्ण्येश्वास्थाय. स्वान् विधेयान्. स्वयमगमदसौ. शक्रतां विक्रमेण. तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्.
तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्.
तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्.
तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्.
महिषमपि निहत्यास्य.
महिषमपि निहत्यास्य.
मूर्धानिरूढाम्.
मूर्धानिरूढाम्.
तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्. महिषमपि निहत्यास्य. मूर्धानिरूढाम्. तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्. महिषमपि निहत्यास्य. मूर्धानिरूढाम्. Once more. तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्. महिषमपि निहत्यास्य. मूर्धानिरूढाम्. Don't look so confused. I will repeat again slowly. तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्. महिषमपि निहत्यास्य. मूर्धानिरूढाम्. Repeat. तं सामात्याप्तमित्रम्. महिषमपि निहत्यास्य. मूर्धानिरूढाम्. Raji, that was for you. दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamasheshapadunmoolanaya. Together. Yuddhe nijjitya daityasтрibhuvanamakilam yastadiyeshu dhishneshvasthaya swan vidheyan swayamagamadasau
स्वयमगमदसौ
shakratam vikramena tam samatyaptamitram mahishamapi nihatyasya murdhanirudham Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamasheshapadunmoolanaya. Mouthful, but if you practice it, you will get it. Don't worry. Okay. So now let's see the meaning. Yuddhe nijjitya daityas tribhuvanamakilam yastadiyeshu dishnyeshu avasthaya. Having stayed in your place, effortlessly, in your own place only, in your own place. What did you do? Yuddhe, in a fierce battle, daityaha nirjitya, by winning over the asuras. Okay. Tribhuvanam Akilam, all the three worlds sung your praises. They were benefited by you when you happy in your place. This is still a reference to the, no, this is a reference to the Mahishasura Mardini story. The further you will find how she got all her powers. This I had explained in detail in the Mahishasura Mardini class. Those who attended will remember the story. I will still quickly summarize where required. So here, this is a reference to the Mahishasura Mardini story. So in the battlefield, you destroyed not only Mahisha, there were so many people who came with him. Who Apta Mitra, Amatya. Amatya refers to the ministers. Apta refers to the bandhus, the kin. Mitra refers to the friends. Mahisha did not attack Devi alone. He came with a large army, generals, commanders, his children, his sons, his uncles, his relatives. Everyone came to fight against Devi, thinking, oh, she is just one lady. What can she do? We will all gang up and attack her. We will defeat her. And what was Mahisha's nefarious intent? To possess Devi for his wife. And that's why he did not show his face first. He kept sending his general, first his minister he sent, Matya Apta Mitra. This summary is actually a brilliant summary of Devi Bhagavatam. This is the order in which they came also. First the ministers came. They came bearing an olive branch saying, oh, you beautiful lady, this does not suit you to sit on one lion and then come with all these weapons. I think you don't have a husband or a brother or somebody at home to take care of you, which is why you have come like this all alone to fight my master. My master is so powerful. He is literally the king of the world. You marry him, you can be the queen of the world. You don't have to be this soul fighting lady and all. You can come be the queen. This is how they use sweet words to tempt her. What did she do? Coolly destroyed them. Then what happened? He sent his Apta, his bandhus, and then he sent his friends. Each one did this only till he showed his face. He showed his face only after all these attempts failed. When he showed his face also, she destroyed him happily. How did she destroy him? Comes further. So she in her own place, Vidheyan, or with all his servants whom he had sent, Swayam Agamadasau Shakratam Vikramena, with her very wheel. Shakra means the wheel. With the wheel of her chariot, she slew Mahisha. And what did she do? Mahisham api nihatya. Having killed Mahisha, what did she do? Asya murdha, his head. Where did she put? She nirudhaha. She accepted. Okay, Mahisha symbolizes the destruction of the blind andhakara, which is within us. Andhakara of ahankara, which is within us. So by destroying that ahankara, what does she do? She keeps it under her feet. That's where you see Mahisha's head. So she accepted his murdha. So to that Durga who subdues the ahankara within Mahisha, within all the people who perpetuate, who do crimes, who commit crimes, within people who do bad things, let that tamoguna be subdued by Devi's grace. That's what we are praying for when we are chanting this particular line. Okay, so may that mudha andhakara of ahambhava, the feeling that I can get away with any nonsense, that should go. How will that go? Only by Devi's grace. May she subdue that ahankara like how she subdued Mahisha under her feet. Okay, so that's what we're praying for here. I hope the meaning is clear. I've tried to explain it word by word. But due to paucity of time, there are a lot of samastapadams. Samastapadams are compound words. So to break them, no, is not very easy. And usually in Sundarakandam, I break the words and keep it ready. But here, since it is a single class of 1.5 hours, I'm just going a little fast. Vishvotpatti pranasha.
Vishvotpatti pranasha.
Sthiti vihruti pare.
Sthiti vihruti pare.
Now, this whole thing is a compound word, must not be broken, which is why you see dashes in between. So we should say it as Vishvotpatti pranasha sthiti vihruti pare.
Vishvotpatti pranasha sthiti vihruti pare.
Devi ghoramarari.
Devi ghoramarari.
Trasatratum kulam nah.
Trasatratum kulam nah.
Punarapi cha maha.
Punarapi cha maha.
Punarapi cha maha sankateshvidrisheshu.
Punarapi cha maha
Sankateshvidrisheshu. Sankateshvidrisheshu.
Sankateshvidrisheshu.
Trasatratum kulam nah. Punarapi cha maha sankateshvidrisheshu.
Trasatratum kulam nah. Punarapi cha maha sankateshvidrisheshu.
Avirbhuya purastat iti.
Avirbhuya purastaditi.
Charananamat.
Charananamat.
Sarvagirvanavargam.
Sarvagirvanavargam.
Avirbhuya purastat iti charananamat. Sarvagirvanavargam.
Avirbhuya
Purastaditi charananamat. Sarvagirvanavargam. Again. Avirbhuya purastat iti charananamat. Sarvagirvanavargam.
Avirbhuya purastaditi charananamat.
Namat.
Sarvagirvanavargam.
Durgam devim prapatye sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya.
Durgam devim prapatye sharanamaham ashesha padam padu
Asheshapadunmoolanaya.
ashesha padumoolanaya.
Together. Vishvotpatti pranasha sthiti vihruti pare. Devi ghoramarari trasatratum kulam nah. Punarapi cha maha sankateshvidrisheshu. Avirbhuya purastaditi charananamat. Sarvagirvanavargam. Durgam devim prapatye sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya. Here, no, it's a extension. Let's see. Vishvotpatti pranasha sthiti vihruti pare devi. What does it mean? She, vihruti means leela, play. For her, it is a play to create, preserve, and destroy this universe. What does it mean? She is Maharagi. We've seen in Lalita Sahasranam, no? She's Sri Mata, Sri Maharagi, the mighty empress of the entire world. She creates, preserves, and destroys all of the Jagat. So for her, it is just a child's play. That is why her name is Lalita. Lalita means what? One who plays, one who is Vilasa, one who is always happily playing. How? By managing the whole world effortlessly. Ghora Amarari. Ghora, terrible. Amara, Devas, Ari, Asuras, who are the enemies. Trasa, Tratum, Kulam, Naha, Punarapi Chamaha, Sankateshvi Drisheshu. Again and again and again, they are faced with so many Punahapi, Sankateshu. Many problems keep coming to them. Who? The Devas. Here, the Devas, when we say, we are looking at us. We keep facing many threats and dangers and problems daily. Punarapi Sankateshu, Idrisheshu, of this kind. Many people threaten, many situations of danger may exist for us. From these, Trasat Tratum, you are the one who are capable of protecting us from these daily dangers that we face. Avirbhuyaha purastad iti charananamat sarvagirvana vargaha. Sarvagirvana varga refers to all the Girvana devas. Varga, collection of them. All of them we should imagine appear before Devi in Manidvipa. Stand before her, pray at her lotus feet. Pranamat means what? Charananamat means what? Praying at her lotus feet. What are they praying for? Avir Bhuyaha Purastat. Please come before us. Please come before us. Protect us from all these terrible Rakshasas. Come before us. They all pray. To that Devi who appears before the Devas on their prayerful request, come before me every time I face a single danger also, should be our bhava when we are praying to the Devi. Come before me and protect me. You are the one capable of protecting. If you can protect Devas from Mahisha, it's a child's play for you. It is Leela for you anyway. Creation, preservation, destruction is Leela. Destroying Asuras is Leela. For you, protecting me should be very simple. So just come before me and protect me. It's the bhava here. Okay. I hope the meaning is clear. We move to the fourth one. Hantum. Now we come to the next Rakshasas. Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham.
Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham.
Familiar names, no? Vibudha Gananutam.
Vibudha Gananutam.
Hemadolam Himadrau.
Hemadolam Himadrau.
Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham. Vibudha Gananutam. Hemadolam Himadrau.
Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham Vibudha Gananutam Hemadolam Himadrau.
Good. Arudham Vyudhadarpan.
Arudham Vyudhadarpan.
Yudhi Nihatavatim.
Nihatavatim.
Dhumradrik Chandamundan.
Dhumradrik Chandamundan.
Arudham Vyudhadarpan. Yudhi Nihatavatim. Dhumradrik Chandamundan. Arudham Vyudhadarpan. Yudhi Nihatavatim. Dhumradrik Chandamundan. Once more. Arudham Vyudhadarpan. Yudhi Nihatavatim. Dhumradrik Chandamundan. Chamundakhyam Dadhanam.
Chamundakhyam Dadhanam.
Upashamitamaha.
Upashamitamaha.
Raktabijopasargam.
Raktabijopasargam.
Chamundakhyam Dadhanam. Upashamitamaha. Raktabijopasargam. Chamundakhyam Dadhanam. Upashamitamaha. Raktabijopasargam. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya. Durgam
Devim Prapadye Sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya.
Together. Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham. Vibudha Gananutam. Hemadolam Himadrau. Arudham Vyudhadarpan. Yudhi Nihatavatim. Dhumradrik Chandamundan. Chamundakhyam Dadhanam. Upashamitamaha. Raktabijopasargam. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya. Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham Vibudagananutam Hemadolam Himadrau. In order to in the Himalayas, where is she? In the form of Parvati Devi. She incarnated. She in Hemadolam Himadru, the golden peaked Himalayas, you incarnated. Why? Because you were prayed to by the Vibhudhas. Who are the Vibhudhas? Vibhudhas are Devas. Vibhudha. This whole sloka is all the synonyms of Devas are included in this. So far we have seen Girvanavarkaha. Then we have seen now Vibhudhaha. I'm sure we will see more also. I'm probably not noticed more. Let me see. As more come, I will point out. So here Vibhudha Gananutaha, one who was prayed to by the Devas. Okay. Where did you incarnate? You came to the golden peak Himalayas. Why did you come to the golden peak Himalayas? Hantum Shumbham Nishumbham. To kill Shumba and Nishumba. Arudham Vyudadarpan Yudhi Nihatavatim Dhumradrik Chandamundan. Arudham. mounted on a lion. Vyuda Darpan, Darpa, enemies. Vyuda Darpan, the arrays of enemies. Yudhi Nihatavati, in the battle you killed all the enemies who are arranged, rows and rows of enemies. You didn't destroy one person. You destroyed multitudes of enemies arranged neatly in Vyudha. Okay, Vyudha is like your Vyuha, we say, no, Chakra Vyuha, like that. Vyudha means arrangement. Okay, and who else did you destroy? Dhumra Drik. Dhumra Drik. Dhumra Drik means Dhumraksha. Dhumra Lochana. We've seen Devi Bhagavatam, no? That Asura also you destroyed. You also destroyed Chanda and Munda. Chamundakhyam Dadhana. So, Goddess Chandi gave you the name Chamunda. Why I will explain. Upashamita Maha, later at the end of the class, if you have time, I will tell that story. Upashamita Maha Rakta Bijopasargam. Also, you controlled and destroyed Rakta Bija in the battlefield. Okay, Upasarge. So, to that Durga, I offer my surrender so that you may destroy all the enemies that I face. So, here there's an enumeration of all the enemies that she destroyed by taking a form. Okay. Then how did she take a form is told in the next shloka. Is the meaning so far clear? Okay. Brahmesha Skandanarayana
Brahmesha Skandanarayana
Kiti Narasimhendra Shaktihi
Kiti Narasimhendra
Shaktihi Swabhrityaha. Now till Shaktihi we should not break. One word. That's why lines are there. Brahmesha Skandanarayana Kiti Narasimhendra Shakti Swabhrityaha. Brahmesha Skandanarayana Kiti Narasimhendra Shakti Swabhrityaha. Once more. Brahmesha Skandanarayana Kiti Narasimhendra Shakti Swabhrityaha. Kritva Hatvani Shumbham Jita Vibudha Ganam Trasita Sheshalokam Kritva Hatvani Shumbham Jita Vibudha Ganam Trasita Sheshalokam Kritva Hatvani Shumbham Jita Vibudha Ganam Trasita Sheshalokam. Once more. Kritva Hatvani Shumbham Jita Vibudha Ganam Trasita Sheshalokam. Eki Bhuyath Shumbham Ranashirasi Nihatya Sthitam Attakadgam Eki Bhuyath Shumbham Ranashirasi Nihatya Sthitam Attakadgam Eki Bhuyath Shumbham Ranashirasi Nihatya Sthitam Attakadgam Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamaham Asheshapadunmoolanaaya.
Durgam Devim Prapasye Sharanamaham Asheshapadunmoolanaaya.
Together. Brahmesha Skandanarayana Kiti Narasimhendra Shakti Swabhrityaha Kritva Hatvani Shumbham Jita Vibudha Ganam Trasita Sheshalokan. Lokam Eki Bhuyath Shumbham Ranashirasi Nihatya Sthitam Attakadgam Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamaham Asheshapadunmoolanaaya. Okay, so here I will tell the story of the previous. No, we have time. Okay, I will quickly summarize. I didn't understand. There were these two asuras, Shumbha and Nishumbha. Okay, there were two servants of Shumbha and Nishumbha, my name Chanda and Munda. Very funny names, so Chanda, Munda, Shumbha, Nishumbha. Now this Chanda Munda one day happened to have a glance at Devi Parvati when she was sporting in the Himalayas. We saw in the previous shloka, Hemadolam Himadram. She has incarnated in the Himalayas. She's enjoying herself. She's looking very beautiful. At that time, Shiva was not there in the picture. He'd gone somewhere. Shiva is an often absent husband, as we saw in yesterday's Ganesha Pancharatnam class also. When he was absent, that is when the whole drama of Ganesha's birth happened. So like this, again, he was absent. So when he was absent, this Chanda and Munda chanced to see her. They were so impressed with her beauty that this time they didn't covet her for themselves. They coveted her for their master, who Shumba and Nishumba, both of them. So they told Shumba and Nishumba, you decide between you who wants to marry her, but one of you marry her. She's just too beautiful. Don't give her up. Such servants for such masters. So what did Shumba and Nishumba do? They said, okay, we will not come. You both go as our noble dutas. Go and offer our hand in marriage. Let the fair lady choose whom she wants to marry. So Chanda Munda appear before her. They try to appease her. Nothing works. Finally, they get angry and they start to threaten her. When they start to threaten her, till now we must remember, she is Chandi, she's Prasanna, she's happy, as Parvati. She is not angry yet. All she does is she knits her eyebrows. It's like this pesky thing is disturbing me constantly, these two pesky beings. Like this, she looks at them and knits her eyebrows. Out of her knitted eyebrows emerges the terrific form of Kali. And what did this Kali do? This Kali immediately vanquished, opened her wide mouth, into which the entire army troops of Chanda and Munda just disappeared. This is like in the Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga of Bhagavad Gita, how when Bhagavan opens his mouth, all the enemies just go into the mouth. Like this, she swallowed everybody. Chanda and Munda were not sitting still. Chanda rained a whole shower of arrows at her. All those arrows disappeared like small celery sticks into her mouth. And then came the whole cloud of discusses which were unleashed by Munda. They all were like suns, glowing, glittering suns, each of them capable of beheading a person. All those discusses went into her mouth like small objects that just were swallowed by her effortlessly. All the weapons that the armies threw at her, they all were swallowed. The army troops themselves were swallowed. Finally, Chanda and Munda also met their destruction at her hands. Then Kali bowed to the source where she came, to Chandi, and said, I have done the job that you created me for. So she got the name Chamunda. Chanda and Munda, she killed, no? So Chamunda, one who killed Chanda and
Who
Munda.
got that name? Kali.
Kali got the name Chamunda. She is also a form of Devi only. Devi is the only one that exists. Everyone is created from her. Okay. So Chamunda was thus born. Now here, what is happening? Shumba and Nishumba, the masters, they did not leave the entire thing lying down. So what happened here, the story description is a little different from the Devi Bhagavatam, because Devi Bhagavatam, before Mahishasura Vada, we see this happening. Brahma, Isha, Shiva, Skanda, Muruga, Narayana, Vishnu. Kiti refers to the Varaha form of Lord Vishnu. Narasimha, Indra. All these people prayed to Devi and said, protect us from Mahishasura. Here they are praying and saying, protect us from Shumba and Nishumba, because they are tormenting the three worlds. So what did they do? Swashakti, Swabhrityaha Kritva Hatva. They are her Bhrityaha, they are her servants, they are praying to her. They gave her little of her Shakti, of their Shaktis. She took all of their Shaktis into her, and then what did she do? Hatva Nishumbham Jita Vibhuda Ganam. She made the Vibhuda Ganas, Vibhuda, Devas, Gana. The Vibhuda Gana, Devas, win. How? By killing Nishumba. And then what did she do? Trasita, Ashesha Lokat. She thus protected all the worlds without leaving anything behind. Eki Bhuyata. Thus, Eki Bhuyata should be taken with the previous first line, which means she was the amalgamated form of the Shaktis of all the gods who prayed to her for Shumba Nishumba Vada. That is the meaning of Eki Bhuya, becoming one. All of their Shaktis became one inside her. So you can, imagine it graphically as Brahma giving some of his powers, Indra giving some of his powers, everyone giving some of their powers to her, and she emerging as one big superpower. Okay. Shumbham, Rana Shirasi, Nihatya Asthitam, Atta Khadgam. What did she do? The Shumba is actually between Shumba and Nishumba, they're twins only, and they're equally bad. But the Shumba, what did she do? She particularly did not like his talk. They specialized in trash talk. When they were trying to kill her also, when they were fighting with her also, they kept talking nonsense. Okay, so she did not like it. What did she do? She silenced him by beheading him. took her gory head on the tip of the sword and she brandished it to say, "Thus I shut him up." Okay, this is how criminals should be treated. Behead, hold, and say this is how you will be dealt with if you perpetuate crimes. So this is exactly how she dealt with. Strongly, one severe stroke of her sword and the Shumba was dead. Okay, and then that Durga Devi who dispenses swift justice, I pray to you to protect me from such crime. Okay, that is the whole meaning of this particular sentence, shloka. And why does she need the combined powers of all the devas to become all powerful? Just because Devi Bhagavatam says it, we should not swallow it, or just because I say it, we should not swallow it. Does she really need other people's powers to become powerful? Isn't she Parashakti? Correct? Any thoughts? Why do you think she took everyone's powers finally to become Eki Bhuya Atha Shakti? How did she become like that? How? Why? Any thoughts? I'll give a clue.
So that
She's the only one that is there. There is nobody else. So it's her power coming back to her.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's a good point too. There is nothing else apart from her. She only created everyone. Karanguri, Rakotpara, Narayana, Dashakriti. From her 10 hands only, Varaha also emerged. No, from her 10 fingers only. Sorry. All the incarnations of Vishnu also, everything is her only. So she's taking it back. Fine.
So
But does
their
she really
Shaktis
take it back?
are her forms only, basically.
She is basically Purnamada Purnamita. So when she's Purna, she doesn't even have to take back. There's one more small reason actually. If you go to the Tripura Samhara story, a clue is there. What does Shiva do? He takes all the devas in the whole picture. I mean, if Shiva wanted to, it is just one smile. He looked at the Puras and smiled and they were destroyed. Making Mount Meru into a chariot. And that whole song will come, Ratnasamu Sharasanam, Rajata Drishinga Niketanam. Like this, he didn't have to do all that. Rajata Drishinga Niketanam. Kritva, why does he have to kill the Tripuras? One smile was enough to kill. And all the devas came. Vishnu came as his arrow. Sudarshana was the tip of the arrow. The fire which was glowing. Thus, everyone was involved. Why? Not unity diversity. This is like social studies textbook. Okay. Sorry, Shri, I didn't mean to dismiss it. Okay, so basically, any thoughts? Shamla ji, you're ready to say something. Why did he involve everybody? That is also their, I don't know, some way their ego. He wanted to involve everyone so that everyone felt involved in the enterprise. He didn't leave anyone out. He is a very compassionate Lord. He is all powerful. If he wanted to, he could have smiled and destroyed. But he involved everyone because it is like how you involve your child when you're baking at home. The child will say, I baked cookies, not mama baked cookies with my help. Child will say, I baked cookies. Same way, the Devas will be, we helped the all-powerful Lord Shiva destroy the Tripura. Same way here, we all helped Devi. We all were small squirrels in the service of Devi. So to make her Upasakas feel happy, basically all of them are her Upasakas only. Indra is her worshipper, Narayana is her worshipper, even Shiva is her worshipper. So every one of her Upasakas felt involved. Every one of her people felt involved in the whole process of destroying evil. Okay, that is why she involves everyone. So, and like,
So,
I think,
so what Shreya said is also right, ma'am. Unity.
Yes, Riya, you're also right. Sorry. Sounded too much like 7th standard social studies textbook. All Indians are brothers and sisters. We all belong to the same kind, which is true only. It's not that it's not true. Seems very facetious. Okay, we go to the next shloka. 6th one. Utpannananda jeti.
Utpannanandajeti
Swayamavanitale.
Swayamavanitale
Shumbhamanyam nishumbham.
Shumbhamanyam nishumbham
Bhramaryakhyarunakyam.
Ramaryakya Runakyam
Bhramaryakhyarunakyam.
Ramaryakya Runakyam
Punarapi janani.
पुनरपि जननी
दुर्गमाख्यं निहन्तुम्
दुर्गमाख्यं निहन्तुम्
लाइन बाय लाइन उत्पन्नानन्दजेति स्वयमवनितले शुम्भमन्यं निशुम्भम्
उत्पन्नानन्दजेति
अवनितले शुम्भमन्यं निशुम्भम् भ्रामर्याख्यारुणाख्यं पुनरपि जननी दुर्गमाख्यं निहन्तुम्
भ्रामर्याख्यारुणाख्यं पुनरपि जननी दुर्गमाख्यं निहन्तुम्
भीमाशाकम्भरीति
भीमाशाकम्भरीति
त्रुटितरिपुभटाम्
त्रुटितरिपुभटां
रक्तदन्तेति जाताम्
रक्तदन्तेति जातां
भीमाशाकम्भरीति त्रुटितरिपुभटाम् रक्तदन्तेति जाताम् भीमाशाकम्भरीति त्रुटितरिपुभटाम् रक्तदन्तेति जाताम् दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय टुगेदर उत्पन्नानन्दजेति स्वयमवनितले शुम्भमन्यं निशुम्भम् भ्रामर्याख्यारुणाख्यं पुनरपि जननी दुर्गमाख्यं निहन्तुम् भीमाशाकम्भरीति त्रुटितरिपुभटां रक्तदन्तेति जाताम् दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय Utpanna, you were formed as Nandaja. These are all names of Devi. In each of these forms, as she was born, she killed an asura. That is the only purpose of coming in that form. Nandaja, then Brahmari, Aruna, Durga, Bhima, Shakambhari, Raktadanta. These are the names mentioned. So in each of these forms, you were born to kill these various asuras like Shumbha, Nishumbha, and then Trutita Ripu Bhatam. To kill the Trutita Ripu Bhatam, to kill the entire platoon of enemies. You were born as Raktadanta. So essentially to kill all enemies, these are the forms that you took. What are the forms? I'll repeat again. Nandaja, then Brahmari, then Durga, Bhima, Aruna, Shakambhari, Raktadanta. Okay. So here, Swayam Avanitale, by yourself, on your own, you incarnated on earth, Avanitale, on earth. Why? For Ripubatam Tratum, Trutita Ripubatam, for protecting from these terrific enemies. Okay, that's the basic meaning of this stanza. Next shloka. This talks about why an avatar. Why does the formless Parashakti, why does she have to take a avatar with form for our protection? That is talked about in the next shloka. Traigунyanam gunanam anusarana kala kelinanavatāraihi Traigунyanam gunanam anusarana kala kelinanavatāraihi Traigунyanam gunanam anusarana kala kelinanavatāraihi Trailokyatrāṇashīlam Danujakulavani Vannilīlam Till Danujakula to Vannilila, no breaks. Danujakulavani Vannilīlam Salīlam Danujakulavani Vannilīlam Salīlam Trailokyatrāṇashīlam Danujakulavani Vannilīlam Salīlam Trailokyatrāṇashīlam Danujakulavani Vannilīlam Salīlam Devīm Satchinmayīm Tam
Devi
Satchinmayi.
san Satchinmayim tam
Vitarita vinamat
Vitarita vinamat
Satrivarga Pavarga.
Satrivarga pavargam.
1 second, let me just check the Satchinmayi, whether it should be Sanchinmayi or Satchinmayi. 1 second. Satchinmayi only it is given in this version. We'll stick to that. Where are we? Devim Satchinmayim Tam Vitarita Vinamat Satrivarga Pavarga. Devi Satchinmayim Tam Vitarita Vinamat Satrivarga Pavarga. Once more. Devim Satchinmayim Tam Vitarita Vinamat Satrivarga Pavarga. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya. Together. Traigunyanam gunanam anusarana kala kelinanavataraihi. Trailokyatranaशीलां danujakulavani vannililam salilam. Devim Satchinmayim Tam Vitarita Vinamat Satrivarga Pavargam. Durgam Devim Prapatye Sharanamahamaşeşapadunmoolanaya. Who are you, Satchinmayi? You are Satchidananda Swarupini, Parashakti. So, Vinamat, for the ones who are bowing to you, for their sake, Vitarita, you have expanded. Expanded in the sense you have taken multiple forms as this Jagat. Satrivarga, Apavargam. Apavarga, Satrivarga. Trivarga refers to the three. There is the three lokas. All the lokas you have taken form in multitude of forms and bodies and all of creation. But why? Traigunyanam gunanam anusaranakala. Taking on the three gunas. The gunas are the constituents of Maya or Prakriti. Okay. Shuddha Maya has all the three gunas in perfect balance. Sattva, Rajas, Tamo guna will all be in perfect balance in Shuddha Maya. In Ambal, when she takes the form as Lalita Devi, Parashakti, when she appears as Lalita Devi, has all the gunas in perfect equilibrium. But every single time she has to destroy an asura, what will she do? Her Rajoguna will come to the forefront so that her anger, her power, and her action-oriented behavior will come to the forefront and she will be able to destroy the bad. Which is why even she takes on the three gunas and works. Why? Trailokya Tranashilam Tam. You are the one who is capable of protecting the three worlds. Okay. Danuja Kulavani. Avani Vannililam Salilam, one who has complete brilliance, Vannilila, one who is completely brilliant like Agni, Salila, it is all your play to take all these forms to protect all of us. So that Devi, who is the Parashakti, has incarnated in various forms with the gunas in order to protect her creation. May that Devi, who protects her creation, protect us also is a bhava. Okay, may we pray to her for protecting us. Okay, so next, this is how she appears. This is like a dhyana shloka. Since it is a very short shloka, this is how the structure is a little different. Simharudham trinetram.
Simharudham trinetram.
Karatala vilasat.
Karatala vilasat.
Chanka chakrasiramyam.
Shankha chakra.
நீ break பண்ணா சங்க சொல்லணும். Break பண்ணலனா சங்க. I will now tell without breaking. No, because you can't break there. Okay, I'll tell it again since she has not convinced. Simharudham trinetram karatala vilasat chanka chakrasiramyam. I will not say vilasat because I'm not breaking. I should not break. It is a single word. Karatala vilasat chanka chakrasiramyam. Is it clear?
Simharudham
Arudham trinetram Karatala vilasat Shanka chakrasiram yam. Once more. Simharudham trinetram Karatala vilasat Shanka chakrasiram yam. Bhaktabhishta pradatrim
भक्ताभीष्टप्रदात्रीं
Ripumathanakarim
रिपुमथनकरीं
सर्वलोकैकवन्द्याम्
सर्वलोकैकवन्द्यां
भक्ताभीष्टप्रदात्रीं रिपुमथनकरीं सर्वलोकैकवन्द्याम् भक्ताभीष्टप्रदात्रीं रिपुमथनकरीं सर्वलोकैकवन्द्याम्. Is it clear? Should I chant it once more? भक्ताभीष्टप्रदात्रीं रिपुमथनकरीं सर्वलोकैकवन्द्याम् सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां
सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां
शशियुतमकुटां
शशियुतमकुटां
श्यामलाङ्गीं कृशाङ्गीं
श्यामलाङ्गीं कृशाङ्गीं
सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां शशियुतमकुटां श्यामलाङ्गीं कृशाङ्गीं
सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां शशियुतमकुटां श्यामलाङ्गीं
कृशाङ्गीं दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय टुगेदर सिंहारूढां त्रिनेत्रां करतलविलसच्छङ्खचक्रासिरम्यां भक्ताभीष्टप्रदात्रीं रिपुमथनकरीं
मथनकरीं
सर्वलोकैकवन्द्यां सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां शशियुतमकुटां श्यामलाङ्गीं कृशाङ्गीं दुर्गां देवीं प्रपद्ये शरणमहमशेषापदुन्मूलनाय. So here, this is also a dhyana shloka. Probably the reason why it is coming here instead of coming in the beginning is because only now we are kind of saying she has taken the three gunas. Having taken three gunas, she takes a form. So this is the form that she takes in three gunas for the protection of her devotees. This is not the form that we see in Lalita Sahasranam. There she is Sri Mata, Sri Maharani. So she is like the empress. She has a prasanna mukha. Her leg will be on a Ratna Kalasha, golden pot with rupees and all. So she has weapons in her. Here she is completely fierce. How is she? Simharudha, mounted on a lion. And in a
Why is there in Lalita Sahasranamam a nama called Sarvalamkarayuktam Satatam Abhayadam Bhaktanam Ramnamani?
Adu irukkuda. She does that only. She is having all the ornaments. But how does it start? And how does that start? You should compare. That is right. Simharudham is fierce. And Trinetram, one with three eyes. Her three eyes symbolize, who remembers? Mama Stotram I have told. Not three gunas. What do they stand for?
The sun, moon, and the fire.
Correct. Sun and fire. Snehaji, correct. So, the third eye is fire. Okay. So, Trinetra, one with three eyes, standing for the sun, moon, and fire, which means what? Sun, moon, and fire are the objects that illuminate the entire world. She is a self-effulgence that illuminates even these luminous objects. So, she is the pure consciousness which makes us see. If there is no consciousness in the body, can the eyes perceive? No. How do we see? How do we hear? How do we know things? Because there is consciousness within us. So what sees? The eyes are the consciousness. The consciousness sees through the eyes. So what sees? Consciousness. What is it? Known. Self-effulgent. There is no other means of knowing it. To see an object in a dark room, you need a light. To see something that is self-evident, you simply know. You don't need an object to see. You don't need an object of light to see it. Okay, so that is the meaning of Trinetra, one who is self-effulgent, source of all luminous objects. Another meaning of Trinetra also, sun and moon are how we mark time. So she's the master of time. Okay, then Tribhuvana, not that. Karatala Vilasat, on her hand, playfully she holds powerful weapons like Shankha, Chakra, and Asi, sword. Okay, her hands, which are playfully holding the Shankha, Chakra, and sword, look so charming, Ramya. Okay, Bhaktabhishta Pradatri. Not only does she hold these things, she also holds a Varada Hasta. Okay, this Hasta offers all the things that her devotees want, including protection. Okay, Bhaktabhishta Pradatri, Ripu Mathanakari. One who, with these hands only, she destroys all the Ripus, all the enemies. Mathanakari, one who literally squashes them. Okay, Sarvalokaika Vandyam, one who is worshipped by all the worlds. Sarvalankara Yukta, what Shriya pointed out, common to Lalita Sahasranamam, one who is resplendent with all the Alankara. She is beautiful. Shashiyuta Makutam, one who has on her crown the crescent moon. The crescent moon again, she is Kalatita. She is not subject to time, she is the mistress of time. So she wears the crescent moon. Then crescent moon, why crescent moon? Okay, that is a topic of discussion which will take a lot of time. Soundar and Hari class, we have discussed why crescent moon. So
No. Why crescent for Shashi? Shashi is only moon, no?
but she wears okay, very good question, Shriya. Excellent. Shriya asked why Shashi means crescent. It could have been Kala, because we saw no Mudha Kala Dhara Vatamsakam. Yesterday we saw no, what does Kala mean? Kala means what? The digit of the moon. So there you can say crescent. Why are you saying Shashi ke liye crescent? She's asking. Because Shashi simply means moon. We are saying it so because it is so. From seeing the moon, crescent moon, we are calling it Shashi. Shashi is just a nomenclature. Okay, but what it is actually the crescent moon. Because we all see in pictures also, right? Of Lalita Devi, even Dhyana Shloka, she carries the crescent moon on her head. Very good question. Shyamalangi, one who has the hue of emeralds, Nilotpala combined, greenish blue, dark greenish blue, utter beauty. That is the skin tone. Okay, dark greenish blue color is called Marakata. That's why in Shyamala Danakam also we say, na? Shyamala, Marakata Shyama, Mata Marakata Shyama, Matangi. That's how we call her. And then, what is she? Krishangi. She has a very thin waist. Okay, very pretty, very nice, beautiful looking waist. That made that Durga. So this is like an easy way to recollect her. How does she appear? May she appear before my mind's eye to protect me. Okay, that is the Tatparya of this shloka. Prayasva Swaminiti
Rayasva Swaminiti
Tribhuvana Janani
Tribhuvana Janani
Prarthana Tvaya Partha
Prarthana
Tvaya Partha. Because there is a Sandhi, I said Partha. Without saying Sandhi, I said Partha. Okay. Palyante Bhyartanayam.
Palyante Bhyarthanayam
Palyante Bhyartanayam.
Palyante Bhyarthanayam
Bhagavati Shishava
Bhagavati Shishava
Kintvananya Jananyah.
Kintvananya
Jananyah. Okay. Okay. Trayasva Swaminiti Tribhuvana Janani Prarthana Tvaya Partha Palyante. Can't be stopped there. Again. Trayasva Swaminiti Tribhuvana Janani Prarthana Tvaya Partha Palyante Bhyarthanayam. Palyante Bhyarthanayam.
Palyante Bhyarthanayam
Bhagavati Shishava Kintvananya Jananyah.
Bhagavati Shishava
Kintvananya Jananyah. Tattubhyam Syat Namasyet.
Tattubhyam Syat Namasyet
Should not be broken. Tattubhyam Syat Namasyet Yavanata Vibhudha. Tattubhyam Syat Namasyet Yavanata Vibudha. Hradi Viksha Pisarga. Fully to be told. Tattubhyam Syat Namasyet Yavanata Vibudha. Hradi Viksha Pisarga. Tattubhyam Syat Namasyet Yavanata Vibudha. Hladi Viksha Visarga. I'll give the word by word breakup. Tattubhyam Syat Yavanata vibudha. Namasyeti avanata vibudha. We won't have time to say namasyeti. Namasyeti. What will we say? Tattubhyam syat namasyeetyavanata vibudha hladi viksha visargam. Hladi viksha visargam. Again I'll chant it. Tattubhyam syat namasyeetyavanata vibudha hladi viksha visargam. Right?
Tattubhyam syannamasyetyavanata yavanata vibudha hladi viksha visargam.
Again. Tattubhyam syannamasyetyavanata vibudha hladi viksha visargam. Durgam devim prapatye sharanamaham Durgam devim prapatye sharanamaham Together. Trayasva swamini tribhuvana janani prarthana tvaya partha palyante bhyarthanayam bhagavati shishava Kintuananya jananyaha tattubhyam syad namasyeetyavanata vibudha hladi viksha visargam Durgam devim prapatye sharanamaham Here, the author is praying to her as the Tribhuvana Janani, the mother of the three worlds. Trayasva Swamini, O goddess, protect me. Okay, iti. Tribhuvana Janani Prarthana Tvai Partha Palyante Abhyarthanayam Bhagavati. Shishavaha Kintuananya Jananyaha. Other than you, who is the mother who can protect her children better than you? You are the universal mother. So, for all of us who pray to you, protect us. How? By granting all our desires and by protecting us from all evils. Tattubhyam syat namasyeetyavanati vibudha hladi viksha visargam. To those people who pray to her, she casts glances. Viksha refers to a glance. Visarga refers to letting go or casting. What kind of a glance is she casting? Hladini, delightful. Glances that delight. If she looks at us, right, automatically we experience great joy. That is why we go to temples, for Bhagavan to look at us, for Ambal to look at us. Okay, so let her cast your compassionate glance on me and make me very happy. And tattubhyam syat namasyet namasyeti avanata vibudhaha. To those devas you cast compassion filled glance and delight them. May you protect us. Okay, ashesha Aapadunmoolana, from all the distresses that we face. This is the meaning here. Here the author is personally addressing her very intimately, as you are my mother, protect me. Okay, the last is a Falashruti, we will learn that. Etam santah pathantu.
Etam santah pathantu.
Stavamakila vipat.
Stavamakila vipat.
Stavamakila vipat jalatoolanalabham. Stavamakila vipajjalatoolanalabham. Etam santah pathantu. Stavamakila vipajjalatoolanalabham. Etam santah pathantu. Stavamakila vipajjalatoolanalabham. Once more.
Etam santah pathantu stavamakila vipajjalatoolanalabham.
Hrinmohadvantavanu prathimamakhila sankalpa kalpatrukalpam. Sorry, I will break it, but when we chant, no breaking. Hrinmohadvantavanu prathimamakhila sankalpa kalpa drukalpam. Big samastapadam. That's why it's periodically broken. Hrinmohadvanta bhanu prathimamakhila sankalpa kalpa drukalpam hrinmoha dvanta bhanu prathima makhila sankalpa kalpa drukalpam prathimam akhila. Okay, the dash is actually should not prathimam akhila is how it goes. So daurgam daurgatya ghora tapa
Daugam daugatya ghora tapa
tuhina kara prakhyam amho gajendra amho. Okay, the dot on top of amho gajendra daurgam daurgatya ghora tapa tuhina kara prakhyam amho gajendra daurgam daurgatya ghora tapa tuhina kara prakhyam amho gajendra. Once more. Daurgam daurgatya ghora tapa tuhina kara prakhyam amho gajendra. Shreni panchasya deshyam vipula bhayada kalahi tarkshya prabhavam Shreni panchasya deshyam vipula bhayada kalahi tarkshya prabhavam. Whole line. Shreni panchasya deshyam vipula bhayada kalahi tarkshya prabhavam. Shreni panchasya deshyam vipula bhayada kalahi tarkshya prabhavam. Whole sloka. Etam santah pathantu stavamakhila vipajjala tulanalabham hrinmohadvanta bhanu prathimamakhila sankalpa kalpadrukalpam daurgam daurgatya ghora tapatuhina kara prakhyam amho gajendra Shreni panchasya deshyam vipula bhayada kalahi tarkshya prabhavam. A very powerful ending. Etam santaha pathanto. Good people, when they read this, must read it. Why? This stavam. Stavam means stuti. This stuti must be read by good people. Why? Akila vipajjana tulana labham. Tula refers to just dismiss. Quickly. Akila vipajjala. Vipat refers to distress, danger, tough situation. Vipajjala, not one or two tough situations. Sometimes life is like that. Many tough situations we face at one time. At the same time, we have to deal with many problems. That is called vipajjala. It's like a net which traps us. It will just be dismissed, like as if she's just blowing at it. Okay, so tula analabham, for that purpose, to just burn it away, to just dismiss it away quickly, one must read this sutra. Okay. Hrinmohat Dvanta Bhanu Pratima Makhila Sankalpa Kalpa Drukalpa. She is the Sankalpa Kalpa Druma. Kalpa Druma refers to the Kalpaka Vriksha, which is there in Svargaloka, that grants all the desires. Like we keep seeing in Shyamal and Nepam Saundara Lahari. What is the point of Kalpa Vriksha? Can you and me access Kalpa Vriksha and take beautiful things from it? No, not at all. We are stuck on Bhuloka. So what do? Pray to Devi. She is our Kalpa Vriksha. She will give everything that we need. So Sankalpa Kalpa Drukalpa. Anything that we wish for our Sankalpa, she will grant. She is the Drukalpa Dru. She is the Kalpaka Vriksha. What does she do? Hrinmoha Dvanta Bhanu Akhila Prathiva. So she is like, her greatness, her light is so massive, wonderful, that it drives away the internal darkness. Hrinmoha. In the heart, there is a lot of moha, delusion, that makes it dark. It clouds our understanding of our reality. We don't understand the true self because we are clouded by the darkness of ignorance. That will be removed by her great light. Okay, may that light of hers, Bhanu, like it is like a sun, may that remove by Hrinmoha. It will remove my Hrinmoha when I pray to her with this tava, is what the author is saying. Rashmiji, please.
Ma'am, that previous shloka, last two lines, can you explain once again, ma'am?
I'll do that. Let me finish this Palashruti and then go back. Okay.
Okay.
So now we are where we are now with Devi. What is she doing? If we pray to Devi with this shloka, what will happen? We will have all our distresses vanishing away. That whole Vipajjala will vanish away. Second, the internal darkness within us will go in the sunlight of her brightness. Third thing, she is a wish-fulfilling tree that will grant all our desires. Daurgam daurgatya ghora tapa tuhinakara prakhyam amho gajendra shreni panchasya desham vipula bhayada kala hitaksha prabhavam is a very large samastapadam. To break it, we have to keep reallocating the words to understand the meaning. I will try my best to explain. I really hope I don't make any mistakes. I really pray to Ambal I should have correct understanding. So, ghora tapa. People are really suffering. Atapa means what? Suffering. What are we suffering from? Badly. Daurgam, daurgatya. Through things which are difficult to attain, through things which are difficult to understand, things which we cannot even fathom, through risks that are there, through problems that we face. We have so many people, or so many, not people, so many threats that we may face. So many things that are surrounding us. So we are suffering from all these things. What is she like? Tuhinakara prakhyam. She is like, prakhya means resembling. She resembles Tuhinakara. Tuhinakara is another name for the moon. Okay, that which makes snow. Tuhina means snow. That which makes snow, moon, Chandrama. So, like the moon, what does the moon do? Tapatrayagni santapta samahladana chandrika. It's a Rama Lalita Sahasranam. For those of us who are suffering from the three tapas, she is the cooling, delightful Chandrika, rays of the moon. So here, same way, she is the cooling moon that removes all the fiery distresses that we are suffering from. And then what are we facing? Amho Gajendra Shreni Panchasya Deshyam. Okay. Amha refers to sin, Papa. Here, Rupaka Alankara. Papa equal to Gajendra. Big elephant. Our papas are not small. See, we face all these problems because of our papas also. We don't face these problems just like that. Problems come because of our karma. So, what is the root cause of distress? Papa. How is this Papa? Like Gajendra. How many Gajendras? Shreni of Gajendras. Whole line of Gajendras. So, our papas are facing us like a whole line of massive elephants. This is our papa's description. Okay, so many we have to deal with. And then Panchasya Deshyam. Panchasya is a name for Shiva. Panchasya is also a name for a lion. Okay, Panchasya Deshyam. Lions. Here the papas are like lions, which are again Desha, which are ready, which are organized in order to attack us. Okay, the papas are ready to bear fruit at any time. Like huge elephants, like terrific lions which are waiting to pounce on us. At that time, what are you? Vipula Bhaya the Kalahi. So all this causes Vipula Bhaya. Vipula means massive. Bhaya, fear. All our papas causes massive fear. Okay, now, so they all crystallizes what? Kalahi, like the serpent of time. As time goes, we face various fears. And every fear is a result of our past karma. Those karmas confront us like terrific lions and elephants. They are all ready to pounce on us. So the Acharya who's given us this stuti symbolizes the entire mass as one, as vicious serpents of Kala. Who is the enemy of the serpent? Garuda. Very good. Tarksha Prabhava. So you are the powerful Garuda which subdues this enemy of our papas. So you are the one who is capable of vanquishing even our papas in order to protect us. So that is why it is highly poetic. It's almost like the author went on one tangent to describe Ambal's powers. So she is a mighty Garuda that stands on top of the Kalahi or serpent of time, which is symbolizing here our papas and therefore saying protect us by destroying our papas. At the end of the day, that is what we can pray to her with utmost sincerity. Every trouble we face is because of our karma. Do good karma, stay away from bad karma. Future way we can do. What about all the past karma that we have committed, past bad karma that we may have committed? Even if we have a resolution to do good karma, we end up doing bad things. Nobody is, made out of complete sattva guna. All of us have all the gunas playing in us happily. So we commit all kinds of papas knowingly and unknowingly. So the only one who can save us from this is, but if we have devotion to her, we will be protected from our The Gajendra of Papas, a massive description of the Papas given here. Right. So to answer Rashmiji's question of the previous two shlokas, previous two lines, Tattubhyam san namasye avanata vibhudaha hrati viksha visargaha. To those who pray to you with sincerity, you cast your compassion-filled glance on them. And what does it do? It delights them. Okay. That is the meaning of that line. Any other line?
No.
Okay, great. Shivani ji, your hand is raised.
Ma'am, can I know what is the reference to Garuda in the last line?
Raksha. Raksha means Garuda.
Thank you.
I must really thank my Amarakosha, this one. Otherwise, to understand the meanings of this shloka, Amarakosha, for really knowing the meanings of these words, because there is no commentary and there is no proper translation or anything of this shloka. So